Evening, morning. Welcome back to another edition of Comprehensively. So what is an Ascended Master? Now we all know, for the new viewers, that I am 100% illiterate. From the standpoint of your education, because you're so smart. According to my life, studying religion, geography, science, psychology, cosmology, everything. An Ascended Master, I know a lot of y'all already know. I already know. What he's telling me, we already know, folks. Because it's like 2 or 3 people that just started watching and don't know. God damn it, I didn't know. Last year this time, I never even heard of an Ascended Master. Last year this time. Shit, 9 months ago, I ain't even heard of this shit. And if I did, I wasn't paying no attention. I ain't never heard of this shit before. So I got to go over this. An Ascended Master is a person. Okay, we all energy. I got to go over a few things first of all. Our bodies. Okay, who you are is who we are. You and I. When I say you and I, it was 1 minute and 46 seconds, 11. You and I are energy sources, right? Like a spark of light. If you can imagine a spark of light, right? And we're inside of the pineal gland, right? And what happens is that energy, that light source, who you are, shines, radiates through the vagus nerve, through the whole body, and it projects, it connects us to this atmosphere, and that's why we experience the physical. What do you mean, the physical? How things smell, how they feel, what they look like, the sound, colors, emotions, hunger, fear, all emotions, all mental anxieties, all it connects us to this, right? Now, after we're here, we're humans, we're beings, right? We living on this earth. Just like you and I are separate entities, so we think. Just like you think when you were born or a kid before this, you thought that you were one being, right? Yeah, you did. I did too. And we was told we had a soul and you know. But what it is, just like you feel like you're an individual amongst all these beings and people and all of each atom, each cell is its own individual being. And there's trillions of them that make up the outside of your body, that make up the inside of your body, blood. Everything has its own civilization all over your body. So, every experience you have, and it's an emotion attached to it, each atom, each cell that make up who you are have a memory attached to that. So it's like you're a walking, living, electromagnetic energy source that's a continual memory bank that builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. All these emotions, all these experiences, all this information is building. Even things you don't even realize. Like, that's why we have these eyes. To pick up things that we still don't even realize. Each atom that make up who you are has its own memory, has its own life. And it remembers. So, all this information is gathered for you and I. We're not talking about nobody else. We're not talking about Trump, Casanova, 6ix9ine, Jeezy, Your favorite Michael Jordan, nobody else. It has nothing to do with anybody else. And this is what builds up to where we are right now. The top of that pyramid, that is the eye that observes all. Now, when you and I got to a certain place in our lives, a light came on. The light came on. The connection started. It was already preset. That's why you start having these thoughts and deeper thoughts, and things start coming together that you really didn't even care about at first, and then you stop caring about things that you used to care about. So an ascended master is one who realizes, ascended master in training, one who realizes that this life and everything that it entails is not what it seemed to have been this whole time. Now, it's not about anyone else, because you first have to deal with yourself before you can effectively do your job. Now, what does that entail to become an ascended master? All these experiences, all this data that's gathered, you got to go through all of it. It doesn't matter where you are in life. Well, I'm a successful singer, I'm a rapper, I'm homeless, I'm this, I'm that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you have to make up your mind right now, or whenever it happens, that I'm going to follow this way. Because if you don't, now how do I become? What's the process? Mastering your emotions. Everything is energy. Your thought is energy. Emotions are energy. Emotions, at this point, is a driving force of our actions. So, an ascended master is one who masters their emotions, so before they pass or die or whatever, they've mastered their emotions. The program that's ran does not affect their mental capacity to, be successful in the mission. Now you say, where does this mission come from? It comes from source. There isn't a war between right and wrong like people think it is. In the real world, there is no right and wrong. Source energy can do whatever the fuck it wants to do. You understand? That's the only reason why Source allow all these aliens. We all aliens. I'm talking about the celestial beings to even penetrate this atmosphere, to have any kind of say-so or any kind of hand in on what's going on. Because it's all like family time. It's like a game, right? So ascended masters, source energy takes on a physical body, a physical human life. That source progresses from air, dust, dirt, soil, a blade of grass, then an insect, and then a fish or a dog, or and then a horse, and then it just keep evolving until it get to a body. And then when it get to a human person, man, woman, child, a boy or girl, when it gets to the boy or girl, then that's the stage where it starts to trying to master the human experience, because it's the closest thing. The human is the closest thing to an angel, a messenger, and a messenger is the closest thing to a master. It's other beings other than ascended masters. It's other beings than just aliens. It's other beings than the Anunnaki or whatever the fuck. That's not even important. The important thing is that those that are in training to become an ascended, to become a master, to realize that they're on a mission of mastery. So, an ascended master has, okay, people think I'm crazy from my past because, you know, they see the road that I'm on. I had a lot of, my story is wild. 100% wild. Just like a lot of you. But the whole thing is mastering your emotions. So you got to realize the test to even master your emotions. And the test is this whole reality, your whole life and everything it entails. Good luck with that.